Yo, y'all, what's poppin'? Welcome to the Lions Den. Hey, I am your host, your number one favorite blind podcaster, man, Rico Richie. Thank you guys for joining me. Hey, to all my supporters and everyone that's, commenting and things like that. Hey, I appreciate you guys for looking out for me. Trust me, I am your homie. You feel me? So always, you just know you can talk to me like I'm your homie. You feel me? Like we chilling by the grill with some brews in a fifth. Shit, I like gas too, bro. I don't know about y'all like that, but yeah. Your boy, Grinder Enrico Richie, is definitely a tree burner. You feel me? But I like that gas. I gotta have some gas, bro. You feel me? I don't care. Zabers, Zaza, OG, Bubba, Skywalker, Pineapple Express, shit. Garlic, what that shit called? Garlic pineapple, shit, bro. Snowflake Kush, yeah, bro. I'm a Kush smoker, bro. I like gas, bro. Just want y'all to know. Sorry, I know that's not important right now. You feel me? But hey, I'm just letting y'all in on your boy a little bit. You feel me? So yeah, y'all, you just talk to me like I'm, like you would talk to your homie. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I wanna thank you again to my lions and lionettes out there for always joining me, watching the content. You know what I'm saying? Make sure my ass licking into the motherfucking camera. Thank y'all for getting on my ass, you feel me? So I just want to give my audience, my subscribers, a round of applause for what y'all do for me. You feel me? And I appreciate that. Like, trust me, I really do. Like, to be blind completely and get in front of this camera and share this content with you guys, like it's something that I do enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? I do like having fun. I don't get out too much because of my vision unless I'm with certain people. You feel me? Unless I'm with certain certain guys, you know what I'm saying? certain parts of the team, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gang related, no shit like that, but I associate with a lot of motherfuckers, regular people that have ties to, Crip, Blood, Disciple, all that, you know what I'm saying? And those guys, the ones that I know, they doing something with themselves, you feel me? A lot of them are older. A lot of them, gave up the streets and hustling and shit, trying to take care of their kids, their families, their homes and shit like that. So, I got, good role models around me, good people that I look up to. You feel me? And I appreciate those guys, you know what I'm saying? For everything they taught me growing up and when Rico Richie was doing what he was doing. You feel me? Oh yeah, your boy, look. At one point, your boy could, I had a little vision. I was still legally blind. So your boy used to try to get it, bro. Like, look, when you disabled, hey, this country don't really want to hire you like that. They don't want to give you a chance like that. So it's either you wait for a social security check or some shit like that, a government check or some shit like that, or you go do what you got to do until something good happen for you, bro. And I had a daughter, bro, so I just, went and did what I had to do, bro. Feel me? I had a digital scale up on the goddamn digital magnifier, bro. Yeah, doing my thing. You feel me? Oh, I kick a nigga ass playing goddamn Madden. I was gambling on Madden too, bro. What's up? Fight night too, bro. I was getting, you feel me? Like, whatever I had to do to get that money to make sure my daughter was taken care of, my baby mama at the time was taken care of, that's what your boy did. You feel me? I ain't glorifying that shit. I just did what I seen, the homies do around me. You feel me? But them niggas also had jobs. They wasn't just, some was dug off in the street real deep. Some, was dabbling. Some was just hustling. You know what I'm saying? They were going to work, they'd get out work, still make a little hustle, whether it was, weed, exotic, or whatever. I mean, weed, ecstasy, or whatever they were doing at the time, you feel me? But that was, years ago back, we was a lot younger then. Right now, your boy 38. Oh, yeah, I'm 38. I might not lick it. Yeah, I'm 38. I might not lick it. But yeah. and I'm a Leo, baby. You feel me? So to all my Leos out there, hey, I love you, my Leos. My Leos. Gotta shout out my Leos, you feel me? But y'all know everything that's been going on, man. Look, ladies, how about this? Especially black women, bro. Look, check this out, bro. If you get in an altercation with your nigga, just go in the room and lock yourself in the room and some shit till everybody calm down. Don't call the police on the nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Please don't call the police on us. You know what I'm saying? One Rico Richie ain't running. You feel me? They just gonna have to lock my ass the fuck up. But I ain't doing nothing to a woman to make them want to call the police on me. Your boy, your boy is a real cool ass dude. I'm very humble, respectable. You know what I'm saying? Until I feel I'm disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Then I amp up. You feel me? But other than that, yeah, man, I'm chill. I'm an out the way type of person. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with a lot of people, but I deal with my lions and lioness. I bring this content to y'all because, I care about y'all, and I care the fact that y'all taking y'all time out y'all day to look at my content. You feel me? So sisters, please stop calling police, bro, because y'all don't realize that once y'all do that, you creating, more problems for the brothers. You feel me? And on top of that, usually, they're gonna end up being arrested because you called the police on them. You feel me? So, ladies, let's if you can, let's try to keep the police out your household business. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got to. You feel me? I can understand. I mean, you don't like being hit on, ladies, and I don't condone no nigga to hit on no women. So, to my fellas out there that can see, y'all hear about a nigga beating on a female, bro, get that nigga, bro. Don't call the police on that nigga ass, beat that nigga ass, bro. You feel me? He need a whooping. The boy got him a mixie right now. Drinking me some tequila, blueberry lemonade, and something else I put in there, y'all. Yeah, so I'm just chilling. Shit, your boy Friday, so your boy kicking back with y'all. And we gonna have a good time, you feel me? But since I said that to the ladies, of course, I'm gonna get on the fellas too. You feel me, my lions? So, bro, just chill, bro. Whatever y'all fellas doing, bro, just chill, bro. Just, make your money. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your women, your kids. You feel me? If you love her that much, man, do what you gotta do to provide, take care, But everybody got a part to do in the house. So I'm a person of 50-50. So ladies, take care of y'all half. Gentlemen, y'all take care of y'all half, and shit, everything be 100. You feel me? Excuse me about that, y'all. Fellas, hey, be respectable of your women. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a good one and she took a lot of your bullshit. So, fellas, hey, be respectable of your women, fellas. I ain't got one. You feel me? But I might catch up with you one day on that tip. I don't know. We just gonna have to see what the Lord gonna do for me. Right now, your boy just living a life. You feel me? And I'm saying it because y'all know everything to all my hip hoppers out there, to everything that's been going on in the hip hop world and the culture and things like that. I'm tired of seeing a lot of our hip hop legends, end up dead. You feel me? Like shit, bro. In the past, since 2019, we just been taking hits from the hip hop culture with the rappers, man. Like, we took a lot of them, bro. I think the one that started off probably was Mac Miller. I think Mac Miller passed in like 2018, so I want to say back since 2018. He probably passed away before then, but long live Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? Despite how these guys are losing their lives, you know what I'm saying, we still losing a lot of our great talent out there that can make great music. You know what I'm saying? So to all my, Scooter fans, man, like, y'all, hey, condolences, y'all, cause I hated that. Like, when I heard the news about Scooter dying and all that shit, bro, like, I hated that shit, bro. My heart just, like, my whole heart was like, damn, bro, my shit was fucked up, y'all, for a few hours. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? And then the next day, I went to work, I just started playing old Scooter. You feel me? Forgot what my cut was, y'all. I just started playing old Scooter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, bro, how many more we gotta lose? You know what I'm saying? Whether they R&B artists, you know, or hip hop, man. How many more are we, you know? How many more are we gonna have to lose? You feel me? And it's just like, it's real fucked up. It's real sad. So yeah, I got the equipment, the little stand hooked up today, y'all, because I really want to chill, watch this with y'all, watch this video with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This right here, just, you know, for y'all entertainment, education purpose only. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this is documented. You want better insight on this video that I'm about to show you all about Young Scooter. Check out Sadie Nash, man. Y'all go check out Sadie Nash. Check him out. This video, this one here was created by Miss T. It's pretty good. I like a lot of her work and everything like that. And she's very entertaining, so that's why I wanted to bring this one to y'all, bro. But, you know, to the ones that know, what y'all think, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about Shawty that made the 911 call. What y'all think, you know, should happen to her? You know what I'm saying? Do some of y'all feel like what she did was right, even though they found nothing to justify what she said? Do y'all think she was afraid of something? You feel me? Like, why do y'all think Scooter ran, you know, when the police was called, when they came to the house, to the apartment, a condo, wherever they were? You feel me? Why do y'all think Scooter ran? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. You feel me? Because honestly, it could be a number of reasons why he could have ran, bro. You feel me? And I ain't gonna speculate. He just felt like, I'm gonna just say he felt like he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm correct, it was his birthday. So, I mean, what motherfucker you know want to deal with the police on their birthday? You feel me? You really don't want to deal with them until after you done got messed up. After you done had enjoyed your birthday, you know what I'm saying, and got towed up and everything. That's when you want to deal with them. I mean, you still don't want to deal with them, but damn. If you going to have to deal with the motherfuckers, at least you want to wait till you know, enjoy your birthday. So, yeah, I get that aspect. If that's why he ran, because of it being Scooter's birthday, I get that. You feel me? I just hate the end result of whatever, you know, what happened to him. But he would have never ended up running if it wasn't for Shawty and her alleged fake police phone call. You feel me? And it's starting to seem real fake. And I seen a lot of the subtitles out there where they saying she has a bond, she been released. According to, you know, Sadie Nash, bro, in the documents that he read, Shawty still locked up. For some reason, they holding her in Rice Street or something like that, for whatever the case may be. If I remember correctly, I think he was saying this because, well, with the documents he was reading, I believe those documents were saying something to the effect that because she was from like Wisconsin or something like that they was holding her for or something. So we gonna, you know, you want, like I say, you want more detail, you know, from a, you know, document point of view. Go check out Sadie Nash. She'll read that over for you. You feel me? And give them a thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit that like for me too. You know what I'm saying? Drop that comment. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe too, bro. You feel me? And make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, at Grind Win too as well. You feel me? I do check my inboxes at times, you know what I'm saying? You guys got any music or anything like that you want me to listen to? Because I love listening to music. You feel me? I do. And I can spot talent. You feel me? I damn sure know talent. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to send me anything, you can email me, RicoRichieTV23@gmail.com. That's RicoRichieTV23@gmail.com. RicoRichy2.
Call +19126556404. Answer. Decline.
My bad about that, y'all. Hold on.
Notification tape. Mute this phone. Sound on button. Vibrate on. Mute on. Instagram. Broadcaster.
My bad about that. My Lions and Lionettes. But that email again, RicoRichieTV23@gmail.com, man. Send me that music. Let me hear it. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about Shawty and her false 911 phone call and everything. You know what I'm saying? And also, let me know what y'all think about the video I'm about to look at. You feel me? So let me hook y'all up right quick like to this shit. Let's do this. Alright, y'all.
Volume 47. Volume 40.
What's going on right now? This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. They started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're doing illegal stuff over there.
I mean, at the jump, boy, that's kind of fucked up, though, bro. She already talking about the house need to be investigated. Like, so, is she mad at somebody or something like that, too, as well, bro? Is she hating on somebody, bro? Like, excuse the language, y'all. But is she really hating on somebody, y'all? Or what she really got going on? Like, what was her real, intent behind making that phone call, bro? Because everything she said is perfect detail for the police to damn sure come gun blazing, especially if they know they going, especially if they know they going to a black neighborhood, where that's filled with crime and shit like that, right? So let's be honest about that. So what was like her real intent behind this phone call is what, bro? Because it's crazy that she put all these type of details in there, bro, and specify that the house need to be raided or investigated.
Suspect in charge with transmitting a false public alarm. She's scheduled to have her first appearance at noon today. Police put out a public call earlier this week asking for the voice of the woman who made those 911 calls to be identified. Well, tonight the GBI is labeling the death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter as an in-custody death. His real name is Kenneth Edward Bailey, originally from Walterboro, South Carolina.
So Young Scooter's tragic accident just took a turn for the worse. He didn't just die, he was set up. And now a leaked 911 call is proving it. Demetria Spence, the woman behind the call, didn't sound scared, didn't sound panicked. She knew exactly what she was doing. She called in a fake emergency, making it seem...
Say hello to Zaxby's Southern Fried Shrimp it on a salad, shrimp it with fish.
It was a violent situation, almost like she wanted the cops to pull up ready to shoot. But when Scooter made a run for it instead, he still ended up dead. And the worst part, she sat back and let the internet blame the police, knowing full well what really went down. But before we even dive deep into this mess, let's set the scene real quick. Young Scooter, one of Atlanta's most respected rappers, someone who had been grinding in the game since 2008, is gone. And the crazy part, his death wasn't even a shooting, despite what the initial reports were saying. This man bled out from a leg injury after hopping a fence. Sounds like something from Final Destination, right? But hold on, y'all, because why was he even running in the first place? That's where things are starting to get sus. And all roads lead back to Demetria and that fake-ass 911 call. So let's rewind to the moment that got this whole situation going. March 28th, Demi Spence...
Come on, y'all, say it with me. Demetria in that fake ass 911 phone call.
And y'all, from the second she starts talking,
Demetria, we gonna remember your name, girl.
She tells the dispatcher there's a woman bleeding profusely, that a baby is involved, and that a black man is beating her up. But here's where it gets real sketchy. She also claims to hear gunshots, and let's be honest, anytime someone calls the cops and says, black man, gunshots, you already know how the situation is about to go down.
This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over, that's what it sounded like.
Scooter takes off running and hops a
damn.
fence and another. And that's when a tragedy strikes. He gets caught up on some fencing material, suffers a deep cut to his thigh, and bleeds out before he can get help.
The only injury mentioned by APD was to Young Scooter's leg. They say he fell after jumping over a couple of fences.
And then just like that, Demi disappears. She doesn't check on him. She doesn't seem shocked. Doesn't even act like she had anything to do with what just happened. She just sits back and lets the police spin whatever narrative they want. But here's where things start to really fall apart for her. Because when that leaked 911 audio hit the internet, people immediately knew something wasn't right. So
I wish I could see what's going on in the video, but I can't. She narrating, so that's how I'm able to follow with y'all. You feel me?
full investigation mode. And let's just say Demi's story ain't adding up. One user put it perfectly. The female is lying. She called out of spite and wanted him locked up. Now he's dead. Just sad. And honestly, that comment alone speaks volumes, because why was she even calling in the first place?
Why?
She said a woman was bleeding profusely, but there was no injured woman found at the scene. She said a child was involved, but where's the proof? And she even claimed that she had heard gunshots, but police confirmed no one fired a single shot that night. So now people are looking at Demi real sideways, like what was you really trying to do? And the worst part, the way she was talking in the call, like she didn't even sound panicked. She wasn't crying, she wasn't frantic, she wasn't rushing her words like someone who was actually witnessing something traumatic. No, instead,
So y'all,
like someone who had planned every word she was about to say, and now the streets are talking.
Cause Shawty didn't sound frantic. She didn't sound panted. She didn't sound nothing like as far as in like, you know, emotional, like a panicky emotion or something like that. Scared or anything, afraid, worried. She didn't sound like none of that, y'all. Shawty was talking clear as day, unfrantic. You feel me? Like, like she had that shit written down somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like she had this shit in her notes and telling them what she wrote in her notes. You feel me? Type of shit, bro. Cause damn. And then they never found the child. You know they gonna search for a child, but I don't remember when I actually watched the you know, the police give their little response and everything like that. Shit, I don't remember them saying that they went in the house or anything like that, that they found drugs or nothing like that. I don't think they mentioned that. So we really don't know if drugs or anything like that was in the house.
And they're looking for retribution.
There's a situation going on at this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of. This individual,
Look at that.
she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, hid from her face.
See, word in the streets is that Demi and Scooter had some serious tension.
This motherfucker said 7 males, 2 light-skinned females, bro. Why they had to be light-skinned? Shit. I mean, damn. Yeah, bro, like, this shit crazy.
This whole thing went down. Now, the details, they're definitely fuzzy, but some people are saying that she had a personal vendetta.
Why them girls had to be light-skinned? Don't be the first description. Hey, I don't know if she light-skinned or brown-skinned, y'all, but ladies right now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that woman here don't like light-skinned females, bro. She must be ugly as shit, because she don't like light-skinned female. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. She don't like them.
She told the cops he was dangerous. They pulled up deep, probably guns drawn.
She probably don't like light-skinned brothers.
That's why he ran. The internet is even saying that she wanted him taken out. So after getting dragged by the entire internet, Demi finally decided to go live and tell her side. And y'all, it was painfully weak. She starts off by calling everybody trolls and saying people are spreading lies about her without knowing the full story. But no one is buying it because the 911 call is right there for the world to hear. What else do we need to know, girl? She then claims that she was just trying to protect herself, but refuses to say who she was protecting herself from. Like, if you were in danger, wouldn't you be yelling from the rooftop? But no, she's just keeping everything very...
Yeah, we need to know who the hell she was protecting herself from. You feel me? She need to come out and say that, bro. We need to know. And we need to know if it was Young Scooter. And if it wasn't, we need to know why in the hell you made that phone call. You feel me? We need to know that, right, y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all need to know, you know what I'm saying, why she made that phone call, bro. Because I honestly, you know what I'm saying, I got better stuff to do, but I want to know why she made that phone call on the real, though. I just don't understand why she would do something like that and, you know, cause Young Scooter his life. Did she have an issue with him? Did she have an issue with any of those dudes that was in the house? Or like I said, bro, do she just got a, you know, a certain spike towards light-skinned women. I don't know, bro. Like, it's something, bro. It's something fishy about this, bro. You feel me? It's something fishy about this, dog. Trying to tell y'all, bro.
Very dodgy and acting like she's the real victim here. But at this point, nobody's feeling sorry for
no
the
damn
And here's
victim.
how things get really interesting, because even though Demi is trying to play the victim, some people are saying that she might actually be the one who ends up in legal trouble. Let's talk about the false public alarm charge real quick, because Demi got arrested for it, which means police already know that she was lying. And since her lie directly led to Scooter running for his life, some people think that she should be hit with an even bigger charge.
Officers located him on the other side of the fence. He appeared to have suffered.
See, during that press conference, they didn't mention if drugs were in the house or not. As you know, I don't remember them mentioning if drugs was in the house. Maybe I was wrong. If anybody knows, just let me know if they mentioned that in the comments.
Condition of anyone being shot.
Let's be real a second. For a millisecond, if she never made that call, Scooter would still be alive. And on top of that, there's video evidence of her basically snitching on herself. The internet is saying Scooter's people should lawyer up ASAP because Demi's been following him around, making threats and acting shady for weeks before this even happened.
Hold on.
One user even said,
Shawty, what the hell you following Scooter around for? What you You don't sound like no groupie or crazy fan. You a stalker or something, bro? You stalking people now? Am I looking in the camera, y'all? She stalking people now, goddamn?
bad she wasn't invited to their party and tried to shut it down on some jealous itch. And honestly, he might be right. So Wednesday morning, the court decides to grant Demi a $7,500 bond. And let's just say people are not happy about it. Well, let's be real a second. For a millisecond, $7,500 for a call that led to a man losing his life? That's pennies. People is out here getting higher bonds for simple misdemeanor.
So, yes, she has been arrested. Allegedly, right now, like I said in the beginning, before I started the video, she's still locked up currently in Atlanta.
Demi straight up lied on a 911 call, got Scooter running for his life, and now she could walk free for a couple of $1,000s? The streets are heated because they feel like this is a slap on the wrist, and honestly, they're not wrong. Now, before Demi starts celebrating too early, though, she might want to read up on the Georgia state law. Under Georgia law, if serious bodily harm or death results from a false public alarm, the person responsible can face a much more serious charge. Now, here's another wild twist, though, in this little case.
The charge ass with aggravated murder. That's what she needs.
According to court
I don't even know what they can charge
that
her with that shit. I'm just saying.
More than 20 miles away from the house on William Knight Drive. So now people are asking, what was this girl even doing there in the first place? Was she randomly at the wrong place at the wrong time, or did she pull up knowing what she was about to do? But tell the truth, who drives for 20 miles for no reason? The more details that keep coming out, the worse things look for her. And at this point, the people want the answers. And after the whole situation went down, the streets started buzzing with rumors that the police were responsible for Scooter's death. People were convinced that the cops had shot him down, and that's why he didn't make it. It got so bad that even the Atlanta Police Department had to step in and make a public statement of their own. They literally had to put out a message saying, "We didn't shoot Scooter." That's how crazy the rumors are.
So that response allegedly came behind the statement that Young Thug made when he went to his Twitter page or X or whatever they calling that shit, right? Whatever they calling it right now, and said that Young Scooter was shot, and that right there led to this whole thing with Young Thug getting in trouble with the district attorney Vanny Willis in Atlanta. But yeah, we probably gonna do a video about that too. So y'all stay tuned for that too. You know what I'm saying? We probably gonna talk about that. But yeah. So Scooter wasn't shot because at first they did. We heard 3 different stories. We heard he was shot. Then we heard about him, you know, getting the leg puncture, and then what was the third one? I think the third one was him dying in police custody. So like it was like 3 different stories that had happened. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we just gonna have to wait and see, you know, what happened with that too as well.
The police official statement read, "While we understand that many people are saddened by his passing, it is important to recognize that Atlanta police officers neither discharged their firearms nor used any force against Mr. Bailey." So why did Demi let this go on? Was it just because she felt guilty? Was it because she was scared? Or was she just enjoying the chaos she created? Either way, she let the streets blame the wrong people, all while knowing the truth. Now let's talk about another theory that's been floating around, though. A lot of people believe that the jealousy played a role in all this. Because, y'all, Scooter wasn't just a random guy. He had been in a rap game for years. He came up way back in 2008, signed with the Future's Free Bands label, and by 2012, he was already dropping hits.
Free Bands!
On the map.
And now that nigga doing Free Bands!
Big Squad Monopoly, making even bigger moves. And let's not forget, he worked with Future and Juice WRLD on their 2018 track Jet Lag. Scooter had built a name for himself. He had respect, connections, and a solid career. So now people are wondering, was Demi just another bitter person in his circle? Either way, something wasn't right about her that night, and now Scooter is gone. And then there's this other angle that started to make a lot of sense. One user put it plain and simple. They was fighting, they put her out, then she called the police. End of story. And let's be real, this isn't that far-fetched. We've seen it happen before. A couple gets into it, somebody gets kicked out. The next thing you know, the cops are getting called out of spite. So what if that's exactly what is happening here?
So did that sound like a out of spite 911 phone call that Demetria made to y'all? Because it definitely sounded like, to me, like, you know, she had an agenda. Like, she did that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that reason was, only she would know. You feel me? So if they actually did, lady, why y'all gotta get that mad, bro? You know what I'm saying? To call the motherfucking police, bro, because you get put out. And fellas, why you gotta get that mad? Come back and shoot the shit up, bro. Like, damn. Like, can we all just, you know, shit, bro, I don't even want to say can we all just get along, but damn, can we all just, you know, shit, try to have a good time, bro, without bull crap happening, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because there's always something when, you know, when we try to have a good time. As soon as you have a good time, there be some BS coming. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Now y'all gotta let me know. Some nights we have good nights, but hey, you shit, try to have a straight month like that. You feel me? It's gonna be hard because it's always gonna be somebody with that bullshit. You feel me?
What if Demi got into it with Scooter, got mad, and decided to hit 911
and
just
Demetria
to mess
was
up
on
his
that
night?
bullshit. I'm
While
sorry,
she's at
y'all.
it, she's playing the victim card, starts talking about he's hitting her, and turns it into something way bigger than it actually was. Like, let's not ignore the fact that this happens all the time. And if that's the case, then this whole
Hey, so the other day I saw this video about saying how incredible olive oil is for you.
thing is even more disgusting than we thought. Let's keep it a buck, y'all. Not everybody is waiting for the legal system to handle this. You know what the streets are. People in Atlanta. And some are saying that Demi needs to be handled a different way. One comment that's making rounds says she needs to be charged.
What that sound like to y'all?
And prosecuted by the
Hold
zone 6. R.I.P. Chuck.
Sit back 21 seconds. 10 minutes of
Hold up.
It's even more disgusting than we thought. Let's keep it a buck, y'all. Not everybody is waiting for the legal system to handle this. You know what the streets are. People in Atlanta. And some are saying that Demi needs to be handled a different way. One comment that's making rounds.
That's for 10 minutes. Pause.
Alright, y'all, look. Even though that woman is responsible, yeah, she responsible, girl. Straight, I don't care how you look at it. She responsible for the unaliving of Young Scooter. Whether he jumped the fence, whatever, she's responsible. You know what I'm saying? Whether he chose to run, you know, whatever. You feel me? She's responsible. If he was actually to be arrested and taken in custody, she would have been responsible for that. You feel me? Because he ran, passed away, she responsible for that. So just let the justice system handle it, y'all. So I know Because I know Atlanta is going ecstatic right now about what happened to Young Scooter. And they probably already know, you know, if this girl got people in Atlanta, they probably already know where some of her people or who some of her people are in Atlanta. You feel me? So, the streets, you know, let's just, hey, let the people handle this one. She's a female who made a dumb mistake, very dumb, and stupid, and ignorant, and you know, can we say self-conscious mistake? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if it's a mistake, bro. You know, because really, it just seemed like she really kind of did all that on purpose, y'all. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. You feel me?
Is to be charged by the streets of Atlanta and prosecuted by the Zone 6. R.I.P. Jug. Y'all, street prosecution is a real thing because Atlanta does not play when it comes to their people. Especially someone like Scooter, who's been repping the city and putting on for years. Now, whether anything actually happens, that's another different story. But what we do know is that Demi is not exactly safe right now. She might have found out of jail, but she's going to have to watch her back because the streets are watching. Now, while most people are 100% blaming Demi, there are a few voices saying, what if we're missing something? Because to be fair, you don't just run from the police for no reason. Somebody even pointed out, you only run from the police if you're doing something wrong. Just saying. And that's...
I mean, I disagree with that. You ain't gotta run from the police just because you're doing something wrong, bro. Shit, you might say you might have something on you that you probably shouldn't have. That don't mean you doing shit wrong, bro. You just might shit that you just trying to protect yourself, or you just trying to smoke something. That's it. Point blank period, bro. You know, I don't really know if Scooter. Y'all gotta tell me if Scooter was a felon or whatnot. I don't remember him saying he was a felon in his music or nothing like that, bro. So I really don't know on that aspect. But yeah, bro. Like you ain't gotta just run from the motherfucker because it's the damn police, bro. It's I mean, it's the police. Granted, now you might sit if you paying attention. If you see them pull up and you see two black cops, yeah, you might sit. What these niggas want, man? You know what I'm saying? What these bitch ass niggas want? That's what it gonna be. You feel me? But if you see two white cops though, yeah, your ass probably gonna take off. You probably gonna take off. Like no bullshit. You probably just gonna take off, bro. Like so, to say that somebody has to be doing something wrong to run from the police, you know, your boy Rico Richie I don't agree with that aspect right there. But if you do, cool. I can understand. I can understand that. But you know, from a blindside point of view, nah, I don't agree with that. I'm just saying.
True, because like Scooter didn't just walk out the house that night. He ran, jumped fences, tried to escape, like he was running from something bigger than just cops showing up for noise complaints. So now the question is, was there more to this story? Could it be that Scooter was involved in something that night that we just don't know about yet? Some are even saying, y'all acting like that man was innocent just because he was a rapper. Now listen, I know it's a tough thing to swallow, but
whoever said that shit,
beat
her ass too. This ass, whoever ass.
What if she felt like calling the
y'all acting like Scooter was innocent just because he was a rapper. Beat her, man.
Instead of just leaving, she panicked and made a bad decision that spiraled out of control. But at the end of the day gon' end. And it's a tragedy no matter how you look at it. But what happens now? Right now, Demi's out on bond, but that doesn't mean that she's a free and clear. She still has a long legal battle ahead of her. And if the court decides to hit her with a heavier charge, it could get real ugly or real fast. And let's not forget, Young Scooter's family and the fans are not letting it go. They want justice. And if the prosecutors don't bring the heat, the streets or the internet definitely will. The story is far from over, y'all. Stay tuned by smashing that like and that subscribe button. Also, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below.
Hold up, y'all. Let me come to you right quick. So I definitely want y'all to tell me what y'all think about the video. You feel me? Make sure you do that. Alright. What y'all thoughts on Demetri or Demi or whatever the hell they want to call Shawty? You feel me? And to all my Scooter fans out there, tell me what was your favorite, Young Scooter song. Drop that in the comments for your boy Rico Rich. You feel me? And let me tell you all my lions and lioness song, bro. I'm one that believe that we all should have an opinion. You feel me? We all got a mouth to say something. True. But I think sometimes, some people, make emotional opinions. You feel me? I just think they say shit without thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I know we all see and view things differently. You feel me? That's why we have opinions. But like for somebody to come out and say the people that actually appreciated Young Scooter and what he did to the music culture, for somebody to come out and say y'all acting like he was he was innocent because he was a rapper, bro. For somebody to say something like that, bro, it's bogus, bro. Like that's sound like a hater to me. You feel me? That's what that sound like to your boy Grano and Rico Richie. You know what I'm saying? That sound like a hater to me, y'all. So yeah, let's be careful, of how we voice our opinions. You know what I'm saying? I never tell you not to have one, but let's just be careful on how we voice those opinions. Excuse me, y'all. Let's just be careful on how we voice those opinions. You feel me? Put some consideration in it. Put some thought into your opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? And make sure some of the people around you do the same when you discussing things, bro. You feel me? That's how you help each other become more intellectual and shit like that, bro. And some things I guess are just not meant to be said. You feel me? So, hey, to all my lions and lioness out there that be chilling with me here in the Lions Den listening, to your boy Rico Richie with the blind side point of view. That's just my little advice. Y'all share that. You know what I'm saying? If you care to. I ain't saying you got to. Hell, I might not be right. But I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't think Shawty should made that comment, bro. You feel me? Or they whoever said that couldn't have been from Atlanta. Because I don't care how innocent or not innocent he was, bro. He didn't deserve to go out like that. Don't y'all agree? Don't y'all at least agree with that? Do y'all think Young Scooter deserved to go out like that? You feel me? I wouldn't want none of y'all to go out like that, bro. At all, period. You feel me? So, I guess we should just try to be a little more considerate, bro, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Long live Scooter. Long live his music. Condolences to his family and things like that, bro. His fans, condolences to his fans. All the Scooter lovers, you feel me? Condolences on behalf of Grind Twin. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, like I say, bro, shit. I mean, I like Scooter, bro. Cool as fuck to me, bro. In his music, bro. I like his music. Shit. I do think he was a dope rapper, you know what I'm saying, out of Atlanta. And I think he brought something different to the table, bro. Because he was actually one of those Atlanta rappers that didn't have to use the auto-tune and shit like that, bro. He was a straight street nigga. You feel me? No knock to, 21 Savage and Future and all these guys. I don't think 21 used auto-tune or nothing like that. But Scooter, bro, like, Scooter was just somebody different, bro. You feel me? And he will be missed, you know what I'm saying, in the Atlanta rap scene. He will be missed, to all, those that love this music across Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Shit, because y'all really didn't know about Scooter. A lot of y'all really didn't know about Scooter until that, that Cocaine remix. I think that was the name of it. With Rick Ross, Birdman, and Gucci Man and all that. I think that was the name. I think it was the Cocaine remix. You feel me? That was when y'all first heard about him, bro. But you been in Georgia, South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Probably Bama. You feel me? You know, you knew who the fuck Scooter was for a long time, bro. Shit, Scooter came. Well, I ain't gonna say he came before Drake. I think Drake came in around 07, but he came before, you know, Kendrick, ASAP. You know, he was already making a name for himself, bro, before a lot of great artists who are popping right now. You feel me? Scooter was doing his thing, bro. So, like I say, in the hip hop culture, he will definitely forever be missed, man. So, shit, bro. If y'all want, man, y'all drop them lion heads, you know, in the comments for King Scooter. You feel me? And to all my lions and lioness out there, hope you guys have a great weekend. Hey, if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you drop that comment too as well. Hey, make sure you share and tell somebody about your boy. I know y'all like Tell Me What Your Number One Favorite Blind Podcast, bro. Come, you know, keep them coming. You feel me? Let them come chill with your boy. Shit. But I'm just like you, shawty. The only thing different about me, bro, I just can't see like you. That's it. That's all. So tell them to come chill, cause you know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Ain't how they say in Tennessee, Memphis. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. To all my Memphisans. Hey, to my Memphisans. Yeah, don't be scared, bro. Yeah. Don't be scared. Come on up in here. Come chill in the lines and see what your boy got popped. Cause shit, I'm just like you, man. You feel me? Hey. So, thank y'all for the support to all my lions and lioness out there. Like I said, if you have yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me at Grind to Win, Rico Richie 4759, Grind to Win Facebook, Grind to Win Instagram, and I'll catch you guys on the next, man.
And like video. If you like video, also follow viewers.